I don't know. The ones I used to have were black. So.
I'm in good form today. I'm ready to rock. All right.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Ranger and Chow. Cheers.
Welcome, guys. It's been some time. Ranger and I have not been in touch because he keeps changing jobs and apparently needs to learn how to do things. And I'm pretty slack because I've got a 4-year-old. That's him, yeah. So, given that it has
by the way,
time,
thank you for everybody who's subscribed. We really appreciate that. Feel free to subscribe again if you haven't already. And click on the little bell with the all there. You get notifications. Do awesome things. Lovely. But yeah, we do have to apologise. There hasn't been a lot of content for about the last 2 or 3 weeks because I've been a bit preoccupied. I've had a new job and bought a new car, and
he's pretty busy.
Charles been off doing things.
Mouth, so you can't actually understand what he says with a mouthful of nuts. So it's good that he's leading the charge here with introducing us. But I don't think we need to ramble on too long. I think we need to acknowledge that drinks are appropriate this time of the day. It's late on a Sunday afternoon, and we might notice that Ranger's got a new setup in the background with his new job. And other than that, let's kick off into a topic. Have you got a topic?
I was going to say, while we're on the subject of having a few drinks now, I've discovered this new beer that called Cooper's Red Label. It's a South Australian beer. It's really nice, but it's 5.8%. I tell you what, you have 4 or 5 of these things and you're starting to feel it. So the only thing I've discovered that sort of offsets the amount of alcohol in maybe 5 of these beers is to eat a lot of almonds. Go figure.
So
anyway, all right, let's get on with the subject.
Well, hold on, before we do, are you missing me that much that you're checking out the beers in South Australia because that's where I
am? Oh, of course. Yeah, you got Cooper's down there, don't you?
Probably.
Yeah.
All I know is
have you tried Cooper's Red Label yet?
No, because I drink bourbon.
Oh, that's right. You're a bourbon man. Yeah.
So I've discovered this new thing that I haven't had before.
Oh, Jim Beam.
Yeah, no,
never heard of that. Never heard of that before.
You can buy it all the time.
That's it. It's new, mate.
What's up?
All right, now come on. Let's stop mucking around and actually get onto a workable topic here today. I've got one for you. The cost of having a private jet versus flying first class. Now, we sort of touched on business class and first class before in a previous one, but this is a bit different. This is a private jet category. Now, I say to you, for example, if the PM needs to go over to, say, Fiji and do a visit over there, meet with their leaders, is he better off flying first class with Qantas, or do you think it's cheaper and more economical, or does he deserve to be traveling in a private RAF plane?
Well, I suppose there's a lot of factors, like most of the topics that we tackle. There's a lot of factors to look at here. Now,
are you going to unpack this the hard way, are you?
Well, I mean, if this particular political diplomat is of high value and has upset some people, I don't want him on my plane. Take your private jet. Good luck to you.
So that's a good point. Yeah, you don't want him on the plane, do you, in case he gets targeted?
But I mean, yeah, no, as far as your taxpayer dollars at work, no, I don't think it needs to be a private jet. I mean, pre-COVID, we had enough air travel to go around that, yes, you could put them on a smaller plane that was traveling that distance. There's no need for them to have a private jet at the cost of a couple of $1 million per jet just to sit there for the ad hoc whim that they want to take a traveling trip.
I'm pretty sure the PM's plane is actually an RAAF Royal Australian Air Force 737, and that's what they fly them around in. It's been sort of tailored or fixed up to be, like luxurious in the inside and all that sort of thing.
I just want to move you this way a bit. I don't like where you are. It's nothing personal. It's just...
Oh, mate. Is that your original tattoo, or have you got a new one?
No, that's the original.
So, it went all the way around, does it?
Yeah, so the original piece was this side all the way around the back.
There you go. I didn't even notice that before.
Down each set of ribs. That's because I don't get naked for you anymore.
How much does that cost?
But yeah, anyway.
How much did that cost?
Back when the chow had money.
You got no idea, have you? You're clueless how much that cost. You've just gone in there and gone, draw this, and I'll give you X amount of dollars.
For the original, for the arm sleeve piece was $1,200 and 9.5 hours that took. And then there was an additional piece. Yeah, way around the back, got a little bit of a touch up, which was like another.
Do you think
half hour.
it should be compulsory for the Prime Minister to have a tattoo of the Australian flag on his shoulder?
Well, man, you got to get on the beers.
Get on the beers.
Yeah, I don't know about the whole PM flying around in private jet stuff. I think it's just more taxpayers' money being burnt up and ripped up for no reason at all. He can fly with the RAF. At least he's got the security and all the clearances. It's all safe, sort of. But I'm like you. I don't really want our politicians flying on my plane. I'd just rather not.
No, yeah. Imagine getting in a conversation with them, because it'd be awkward for me because I don't follow any sort of politics or news or anything outside of the funny dog videos I watch on Facebook. But if I was sitting next to them, I'd probably be talking shit about them because I've heard some shit about them. I don't know who they are.
You're talking shit now because I know that you watch the news and that sort of stuff. Somehow you're getting your information because I bring things up and you know about it. So you must be getting your intel somewhere. Don't tell me you don't watch the news.
No, I know. My wife, she reads everything. She reads all the news and everything. And occasionally you'll hear this, or, and I'll be like, what's going on? She's like, just reading the news. And I'm like, what's happening in the news? And
we're the opposite.
Yeah,
we're the opposite. I get all the news right. I watch the 6 o'clock news occasionally, but regular TV these days is just so much fake news. I just can't be bothered watching it. You know what I mean? I'll try and get my information from online sources, from maybe people who are just sort of doing it on their own bat and they're not being steered by the corporate giants or whatever.
I mean, look, there's too much media out there. There's too much influence on the media. It's very, very hard to look at one particular news article and go, okay, that is how it is, because you have to do about 4 hours of solid research to find out the actual facts. Because 90% of the time it isn't accurate.
Yeah, no, that's right. You don't know, and you can't trust news agencies these days. They're all controlled by politicians and corporate entities.
It's all money driven.
Well, that's right. Look at Fox News and all those sort of things. They peddle what they get told to, you know.
Yeah. Or if it's something that they know is going to get a lot of people to watch, that's the story they're going with. Yeah. And it's usually your shock and horror rather than your positive things that are happening out there, because there is good things happening out there, but why bother posting that? No one cares about that. They want to see the gore. The problems of the world. That's why people watch us, right?
This has certainly been a different conversation today. It's been a pleasure. At this point, I'm going to end it. I've had enough. I'm going to go and have another beer.
Well, you know what?
So thank you, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, please. We love you. We want to have more interaction with you. We just need you to subscribe. Thanks for that. Cheers, ciao. Catch you on the next one, buddy.
Talk to you soon.
You might want to edit out the blowjob bit.
No, I think it rides well.
All right, cool.